I just looked at him. Speedy best on. Speedy Aaron.
Heaviest I've weighed is 85 kilos at night. Haven't been that for a few years.
The black toner.
86.4. I don't know if my body's holding on to 5 kilos of water or what, but that's 10 kilos since being sick. I usually work on Friday mornings, but we've got one of our coaches away. So we are working this morning until 10 o'clock, which means I'm going to have a bar and a banana just to get some fuel in. And then when I get home, I'll have a proper breakfast. If you watch my last video, you'll know that one thing I'm trying to focus on as one of my habits is having 7 hours of sleep. I've only hit that once this week. I had 6 hours and 18 minutes last night. Got an hour of deep sleep, but I feel like it's always going to be a focus of mine. Starving. Got some fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. We've also got toast. We're going to have this, and then we're going to head to the beach, get probably an hour of sunshine, and then we're straight to the airport. So we've got a set of casual clothes to go in. I've got playing shorts, budgies I wear during the game, a few pairs of different socks, pair of spare casual shorts, and a hoodie, 2 pairs of boots, mouth guards hopefully floating in here somewhere. Bag number 2, I've got my laptop in here, water bottle, got camera gear, phone and laptop chargers. So I'll edit on the plane. That's about it.
Bye.
Bye. The game. As we drive to the airport, I asked some feedback in my last game day vlog, and the feedback was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. I shared across my Instagram and things like that because it was out of this world. One thing you guys want to see is some interaction with the other boys or coaches and some stuff inside the change rooms and things like that, which I would love to do. But there's 2 things that I'm wary of. Number 1 is I don't want to interrupt the boys' preparation and pre-game routines that they have. I don't want to be shoving a camera down their face, even though it's can't really see it and it's behind the scenes sort of stuff. I just don't want to put their preparation out and cause their performance to drop, and therefore resulting in the team's performance to drop. And another thing I've got to be wary of is club's perspective. I don't want to put the club under any scrutiny or anything like that with things that I might say or do. Not that I'm going to do anything stupid or silly anyway, but I just got to be wary and careful of it because there is a lot of sort of money involved at this level. I want to show you from trial games to round 1 to hopefully into finals and grand finals and things like that across the years. So I just got to be careful. This is already a big step in itself for the club and for my own personal brand as well. I want to make sure we're doing the right thing by me, the other boys, and the football club. So there's a lot of different aspects involved, but I'm going to pick up one of the boys now, and he's been on the channel before. Hello guys.
Where do you want to go?
Gold Coast Airport.
Getting directions to Gold Coast Airport.
Dankeschön. Chicken, potato, greens, cucumber, olive, bit of avo in there. Say where you do your best work. Tough game when you win.
You wouldn't know.
Same, bro. I reckon it's the same. Good evening, Jacob.
Morning, Presley.
If you don't take a bounce every time you get the tomorrow, I want to mate you. No, because you don't pass it to me. How many did you have last week? 20? What? 20 opportunities to give me the ball and you didn't. Are you late to everything you go to or what?
1 minute.
That's ridiculous.
3, 2, 1. Righto, welcome to round 4. Sharks versus Essendon. Coming off 2 losses the last couple of weeks. So looking to bounce back big this week and have a real good win. Who do you reckon for best on ground today, mate? I reckon first goal. Have you done your first goal scorer? Oh, I'll go back. All right. First goal scorer, I'm going with the big man, Hugh Dixon. I reckon my best on prediction today will be Matt Shagger Shannon. I reckon Crosley, the big man down there today, going to take a few big clunks. He's going to take a big one early. And yeah, I'm going to go Keegan Gray for best on ground today.
Got. I just looked at him.
Got big Riley Bowman here.
Who do you reckon today for first goal scorer and best on ground? You can say yourself.
I think Goober's starting forward, so I'll go Goober for the double. Goober, the double.
Speedy best on. Speedy Aaron.
Best on, I'm going to go Jacko. I'm going to go Keegs. Keegan Gray.
First goal scorer, I'll go banger. Best on, got to be Jacob Heron. Let's go, baby. Down. Bloke can't not sit next to me. How many kicking, Byron? How many are you kicking? From this pocket? Insane. There's deck checks like carpet. Come on, bro. Wait, Jackson. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Jackson Herbs' vlog.
Yeah.
Hello.
Straight ahead. Cinchy. Little kick. Kick to kick. I'll make you look good. There's a nice little floater. Last deck. Is it a slippery ball or what? Nice banger. Bombers fans will be up and about today after a win last night. All of them coming out today. They got a big Adelaide fan base too. Oh, just do a couple more of those. Plenty of chippy. Isn't that right, balls? That'll do. Oh! How many did they span? Goals. Yeah. Okay. Not from half back.
Happy birthday, Willow! Here we go!
Pay for it. Love a footy. Kick it out wide. Lots of width. Bit of chippy. Wings are always open, but we'll be more open today. Jacko. Always on. Spans on today. Spans on for 6. So much space here. You love that delivery, Hugh. Yep, nice. Oh, yeah. If you want to go the other way. Yep. Nice. Best group here. That'll do. We're the best group out there. I don't know about anyone else, but... Throw. No chance. What? Hey! Nice. Here we go. 3 down. One, 2, go.
Also's out, right? That's not up to any one bloke to cover that. We've all got to buy in as a team. Let's make sure our contested work inside's really strong. When he gets back on Monday and he watches our clips, we're going to be the best at it we've been all year, right?
Yeah, the backs. I love that chippy work. I love it. Boy, oh boy, wowee. All I'm going to say is I hope you watch until the end of this game because this was an absolute thriller, as you would have seen from the intro. And we wanted to come out hot. We wanted to come out firing, which you're going to see in this next clip here. We felt like we got bullied last week, and we had a big review, very honest sort of feedback within the group, and we wanted to bounce back. So we were looking forward to this game, and it was great to see one of our mids start on fire pretty much. He had a bit of a role on a couple of their players, so it was good to see him get involved offensively, and I want to say this was kicked about 85 meters, but it was probably more like 70. There was a little bit of a breeze going down that end as well, which sort of helped, and I think a telling sign that we were on as a team was this reaction right here, where we're getting around him as much as we can. Pretty much all the boys, I think, apart from 2, got around him, which was phenomenal to see. So as a winger, I felt I ran my best for the year since being sick, that's for sure. Had a tackle here. I was hoping the umpire pulled him prior, but didn't quite get it. Got a crumb off a pack there, and then I get this switch kick as well in the first quarter, and that was pretty much all of my impact in the first quarter. I'd push back, just take a little bit more time than what probably I usually would. Like, I like to move the ball on pretty quickly and get the ball moving, because that's just how I've been brought up with my dad coaching and things like that. We always wanted fast ball movement, and so that's what I like to do, but just took my time a bit and just hit up a lead up kick there. This one, I wish I had my time back again as well. Fumbled that ball and then gave it to my teammate, because obviously I was under pressure, but then I also put him under pressure straight away. So if I took that ball cleanly, I would have been able to drive my legs, give a handball, and then we would have been out from there. So that was the first quarter. It didn't have too much of an impact in the first quarter, which I'm going to talk about here. You're going to go in patches. This is pretty much all at the start of the second quarter where I was getting involved. I was in and around the footy, and that happens as a winger. Like, not always are you going to be involved in the game. It's going to go in ebbs and flows and things like that. And that's how this whole game went, as well as both sides played out the game. It was very much an arm wrestle all day. It was like we would kick one, they would kick one, they might kick a couple, we'll kick one. And it was just sort of between probably 10 to 20 points margin the whole game. And the second quarter, I did feel probably my best as to how much I got involved until sort of late in the last quarter as well. So was just trying to stay as positive as I can all day, wait for my opportunities and hopefully make the most of them. And I thought my ball use was probably one of the best it's been all year. Maybe a few too many handballs and could be more damaging with my kick and things like that. But I was fairly happy with my output across the day today. I got to hit up inside 50 here. A lot of them told me to have a shot. There wasn't long to go on the clock, but the breeze was coming across towards the camera here. So I was like, I need to try and find another option because I was probably a little bit too tight on the boundary. And if I kicked it perfectly, the breeze would have just taken it across the goal. So I did try and find someone. I did. Unfortunately, it didn't take the mark, but it was half time. I think they were up by maybe 1 or 2 goals. There wasn't much in it all day, as you're going to see up until the last contest, really. So there, as I said, a fair amount of wind going to the left of screen here. So we thought we could try and use it in this third quarter. We kicked 2 goals 7 for the quarter. So if we capitalized on a lot of our opportunities, we would have, like this one, Hawley kicked a great goal there. If we kicked more like that, we would have probably won this game by maybe 3, 4, 5 goals. But we couldn't convert our opportunities, which has been a bit of a theme for the year. My impact wasn't huge in this third quarter. Sort of just tried to, again, stay positive, stay involved, stay in the game. Could have got a 1-2 there. Brocky actually wanted to give it to me. I don't know what happened there. I think I turned my back and it just didn't go. So those are little moments that as a winger, I've got to stay more involved in the game because that gets me an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 disposals a game and just helps impact the team because I know when I've got the ball in my hands, I can do some good things with it and I'm always finding a target and things like that. So that is the third quarter. We're up to the fourth quarter now, and this is where it all happens. It was an insane last quarter. I think they got up to a 21-point lead, I believe. So they had the breeze, probably a bit more confidence than what we had. We just wanted to fight, hustle, grind our way out to this game and then see what happens in the last few minutes. So I was in and around the footy to start off with, and then probably didn't get involved too much. Had a chase down here, nearly got him, but just trying to provide some perceived pressure. And this is one where I felt my running was strong, just trying to provide an option up forward, especially going into the breeze. That's something we struggled with. We didn't have too many options up forward. Didn't quite get the perfect kick here. Would have liked a little bit more in front of me, but hey, it happens. We're never going to hit the perfect kick. So try to create a contest. Felt like looking back on that one, it could have been a little bit stronger in the contest there as well and would have allowed me to grab a mark. I don't know my GPS numbers just yet, but I feel like it's going to be one of the best in terms of probably high speed running or that top 3/4 pace running because I just felt fairly good all day, which was good. And like I had 4 to 6 weeks off, a little bit of back and forth there. Had 4 to 6 weeks off when I got sick. I know I keep harping on about that, but I think it did set me back more than I thought it did. And I'm starting to feel my best now. Little step inside. This kick probably just went a bit too much to the left of screen here. I wanted to hit banger number 24 there, and it just went too wide, unfortunately. Again, the breeze is there, but it still could have been a much better kick. But I had a bit of a follow-up here, and repeat efforts is something that, again, I'm trying to focus on. That transition to go from offense to defense and defense to offense as a winger is super important, and as a midfielder in general. I mean, you could say it all along the ground as well. If you're a forward, you want to be emptying out as much as you can. If you're a backman, you want to transition to test your opponent out, kick a late goal here. I didn't actually celebrate because I thought it was game over. This one, it missed me sort of half an opportunity to get it, and then the follow-up. This one, I think we kick a point. Now, this was a handy point and handy moment because if we kicked a goal, it would have made it hard for us to get back involved, and this is the play that I was involved in that you would have seen. So got the handball, ran over, and just started tracking the ball. Was half an option there. I don't think it was intended for me at all. And what happened here was the umpire didn't blow his whistle for quite a while. So I thought it was going to be play on, which is why you would have seen me sort of stutter step. And then he blew his whistle. I was like, oh, perfect. And then they tried to put some pressure on me. So I definitely dived a little bit to try and get a 50 meters because I knew I got told we'd just under 2 minutes left, so take my time. This was to draw the game up. So we still needed a point, but we were down by 21 points at one stage and we thought the game was done. So when I kicked this, we were absolutely stoked and we wanted to stick to our structures and try and win the game. We didn't want to just concede for the draw, and this was, I think, was the last little bit of, this is my shot I had, and this hit the inside of my bone of my foot and didn't make the distance, unfortunately. And yeah, all we needed was a point. So I was so frustrated at this stage. This is the last little play. That could have been a free kick there, and then we kick it and hit the post, which could have been costly, but probably was the best option. And boy, oh boy, that felt good. That felt good to be on the winners list. We probably, I don't know if we deserved to win that game, considering we were down 10 to 20 points pretty much the whole day, and we just hung in there. But it's a good feeling kicking the last goal to tie us up. And yeah, the boys, it was such a good feeling after the game. And one thing we spoke about as well was just being humble. And we had a little meeting and just went and shook hands and things like that to make sure we celebrate the win, but also stay humble at the same time. Sheesh, it was a good feeling singing that song and enjoying some time with the boys afterwards.
What's up, brother?
Getting some reels together. After every vlog, I'll try and cut up 8 to 10 reels. It'll look like this. Post them out to Shorts, TikTok, Instagram. Well, how good was that, eh?
So good.
Pretty darn good. Eating from the Euros shop tonight because our favourite, if you know, fish bowl was closed tonight. And it's a mini little review. Pretty good. A clear spoon fat in the sling bite. Beautiful. So I was talking to Edie Heron, my roomie, before the game. You could only get 2 supplements. Magnesium, ordered for if you struggle with cramping post-game or during the game. I never really struggle with it, to be honest. Helps with your sleep, relaxes your muscles. Important to get from a high quality brand. Magnesium is very expensive just by itself, so they mix it with a lot of other things. So then the actual amount of magnesium you get in your supplements from Coles or the local chemist, not great. Get it in ya. Someone tell me who's played the game today.
It's been a long, hard day on the legs. 2 flights.
Then take the top day.
Just stood all day. Got some great footage for you guys. So it's just necessary, you know? Up on my stone, you can have them in a second.
Couple little treats, and we're watching SWAT. Fair to say she's not a pretty day in the Gold Coast today. A lot of you in my last game day vlogs wanted to see my recovery side of things and what I get up to a day or two after the game. So for me, sometimes I struggle sleeping game nights. So I got to sleep at 1 a.m. this morning. I woke up at about 9:30, 9:45. And then from there, the first thing that I'm doing is getting in as much water as possible. At the start of the video, you would have seen me weigh in at 86.4. I weighed at 82.4 this morning. So a lot of that is going to be water. Even though my urine has been very clear, still need to try and get in as much water as possible, some Celtic sea salt, just so you can keep the fluids within your body. And then Tori and I usually part ways. I'll go to Woolies/Coles. She'll go to the markets to get a heap of fruit and veg. And then we'll go get some meat from the organic butcher as well. So we'll get all of our food shop done. And then today's a little bit different as well because Lily, our housemate and Tori's best friend, is competing in her bodybuilding competition that she's been prepping for the last 24 weeks, which is insane. That is in Brisbane, so we're going to go watch that. I'll get some content of her as well. Usually I'd like to get into some contrast baths as well today, but we'll see how the day pans out, see what the day throws at us. Send off the giveaway winner packages. I've got 2 in here to give away. I've got to catch up. I want to congratulate the winner from my last video, Carl Rosman 4207. You absolutely crushed it. I mentioned it in my last video. Your comment was absolutely fantastic. So congratulations to you. You've won 3 packets of protein and a pre-workout sample. If you want to be involved in the next giveaway, I want you to answer one thing that you do for your mental health each week. And I want to also give away a free spot in my upcoming project. So if you want to be in the chance to win 3 packets of protein and a pre-workout plus a free spot in my upcoming project, let me know one thing you do for your mental health each week and you'll be in the running. Stay fearless.